Welcome to Colonie TV, the governmental educational channel for the town of Colonie.
Hello and welcome to the Colonie Golf Show. My name is Noel Gebauer. I'm the head PGA professional at the town of Colonie Golf Course and also the manager. And on today's show, we're going to welcome in the people that run the two entities that also make the town of Colonie Golf Course their home. The Northeast New York Professional Golfers Association and also Martels Restaurant. And we're going to start today with the Northeast New York PGA. We'd like to welcome in Tracy Warner, who's the Northeast New York PGA Executive Director, and also Doug Evans, who's the Tournament Director and Assistant Executive Director for the Northeast New York PGA. Welcome, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you, Noel.
All right. Well, thanks for coming in, and just like to ask you a few questions about what you do, and also, the big push that we're having with trying to really enhance junior golf in the region today. What exactly is the Northeast New York PGA?
Well, it's a not-for-profit organization whose mission is to promote the game of golf. We provide services not only to our PGA members, but also facilities, employers, and everybody in general to the golf industry within our PGA section.
Wow, that's great. And for the last 3 years, I believe we're starting our fourth year, you've called the town of Colonie Golf Course your home, leasing your section office space from us. So those of you that have frequented our golf course have run into Doug and Tracy, and we want to talk a little bit about why the golf course, our golf course in particular, is a good home for you to have.
Sure. For us, it provides us a direct tie and a relationship to a facility like the town's municipal course where consumers learn and play the game of golf. So it's a natural fit for us. I think also in general it gives the town the ability to have a tie into the PGA brand.
Absolutely. It's a wonderful thing for our golf course to have you there. Definitely, adds some, it definitely enhances the atmosphere there. And certainly with the number of rounds that we do, we've got you right in the center of one of the busiest golf courses, in New York State, which I know is good exposure for you and certainly adds credibility to what we do at the golf course. Now, probably over the last maybe 10 years, there's been a big push for the section not just to run the events for the local golf professionals, but also to get involved with the junior golf. And there's a bunch of initiatives that you have that do that, and we'd kind of like to learn a little bit about them today. Very active in the junior golf. Tell us a little bit about first the junior golf tour that you started.
The junior golf tour, we're in our 11th year of the association this year. It's an association that we run 12 individual tournaments for ages 8 to 18. We have 3 different age divisions, 8 to 12 that will play 9 holes, 13 to 15, and 16 to 18. And for those 18-year-olds, there's no real cutoff of if you've attended any college or there's no parameters on that. Once you've turned 19, then you're not eligible to play. But they're great playing opportunities to get ready for high school golf, for those advanced players to kind of build their junior golf resume. And also for the younger kids, that 8 to 12, it's a playing opportunity to get out and play different courses, to meet new friends that have that common interest of playing golf, and to develop that way also.
Absolutely. Now, Doug, we've got a pretty wide range geographically of kids that play in that program. Exactly, how far does the section span, and how many kids do you get in a lot of these events that play on the junior tour? Within
the membership, we average right around 200 kids. Out of that, each event we average right around 100. And so there's still opportunity. We don't have any wait lists, and so everyone that signs up is able to get in. We've had kids from the Messina area come down and play. Our section goes over to the Berkshire County. We've had events over there. We've had some juniors come over here and play. The furthest south that we're going to go this year is Wiltwick Golf Club down in Kingston. So really give them some great golf courses to play, some different facilities that they may not have a chance to play at. But also just to get some of those kids from outside of the capital region to participate in some events also.
Yeah. Now, do you feel they really need to be, say, a competitive junior golfer to be part of the tour, or could they be just someone getting started? Exactly what kind of kid junior would fit in?
We don't have any parameters of requirements of a certain handicap to play, or you need to shoot a certain average score. There are some juniors that are going to be shooting around par, 70, 71, 72, and those are the kids that are developing their college resume to advance their career a little bit further. We also have some juniors that are just getting into the game, just like being out on the course, like I say, meeting some new friends out there. And they're going to shoot some high numbers, but we don't discourage them at all. We try to pair them with some of the better players a few times to kind of instruct them, this is sort of where you want to be here in a couple years. Set a goal to be able to get and know how they handle themselves on the course, where they help on pace of play, where they need to set their bag next to the green, and just kind of follow them. And it's really an education process for those kids just getting into the game also.
Yeah, and it's boys and girls programs all the way through from that young age all the way up into that 18-year-old range, which is fantastic.
And the important thing with the girls is we've always said, if there's more than one girl playing, all the girls in that same age division are going to be playing together.
Yes.
Because we know when they're playing at the local club or even high school golf, there's not a whole lot of girl juniors out there at those facilities and on the high school team. So give them a chance to meet other girls in the area, and there's been a lot of friendships that have been developed, and one girl will ask another girl to come and play their course and vice versa, and develop that friendship and give them a chance to play with other girls at different times of the summer.
Yeah, it's really a neat spectacle to see when a junior tour event comes. We love to host the one that we've had at the Town of Colonie Golf Course. We see not just the kids but the parents. We've seen college scouts at the events because, as you said, the competitive players, it is a great vehicle for them to showcase their talents. And even I think we have a point list too, right? That we even keep track for the competitive players of how they track through the course of the year, have a Player of the Year award. Right. So that's kind of just like the players that we see on TV.
Correct.
Gives them, and you guys do a great job of giving them that feel for sure. Now, speaking of hosting, one of the things that we're doing at the Town of Colonie Golf Course this year is we're also hosting the Drive, Chip, and Putt Championships, which are new for this year, or they might have started last year, but I think, are they new for our section this year?
They are actually. It was instituted last year as a pilot program in certain market areas, but this year will be nationwide. We'll actually host 2 of our own local qualifiers for the Drive, Chip, and Putt.
That's great. And tell us a little bit about what it is and how you would enter as a junior.
Well, it's free, first of all, for any junior. It's a skill competition, obviously, 3 skills, and the qualifiers will probably hold up to 200 juniors per qualifier, based on a point system within each skilled competition, and then those juniors will advance into a sub-regional, regionals, and then ultimately a championship, which actually this year's championship will be April 6th at the Masters for the kids that qualified last year.
So qualifying, you get to go to the Masters. Wow, at Augusta, Georgia. That's unbelievable.
Yes.
Oh, that's going to be fun. Do we have dates set for those, I believe, at Colonie? One is in is it late June?
You're going to be hosting the event July 12th.
July 12th, yeah.
And I believe that we're going to start right around 11 o'clock. And July 19th, the next Saturday, will be at Van Patten Golf Club.
Yep.
And then the 2 qualifiers from those 2 events at the sub-regional will be held at your place on August 16th.
They come back to us in August. That's
Yep.
that's fantastic. Sounds like it's great. We're really excited to be part of this new event. And also, when I was thinking of late June, I was thinking of, we also have the PGA Junior Championship, which we'll be hosting in late June, which we've hosted the last few years. So we're thrilled to be host for a lot of great junior events that you guys facilitate, and you know, it gives our Colony resident juniors a home course advantage for a lot of these. So we'll get practicing now, as they say. The other new initiative that the PGA of America is coming out with, I'd love to have you talk about, is the Junior Golf League. And that, I know we've heard a little bit about that, but tell us some about that.
Sure, it is actually, although not new to the PGA of America in general, but new to our section as an initiative. And it basically mimics Little League Baseball in a sense, where it provides almost a structured environment of a league environment at a golf course for juniors ages 7 to 13 who are new to the sport, beginners, not really that well skilled yet. So boys and girls, putting them together in a team environment to play at their local course, and also travel to facilities within their league that they play.
Yeah, it sounds just like what you know, a basketball or a baseball program would be, you know, with a little league. You know, to have you know, to have a recreational program with a travel aspect to it. That's going to be neat. I can't recall us ever having anything like that in the sport of golf, and that's a fantastic new initiative, which we'll look forward at the town of Colonie to try to put one of those programs in play as well as it starts to get off the ground. That sounds great. As you guys know, we on the Colonie Golf Show, we do ask people to call us at the pro shop or email me with some questions that they might have. We try to answer them on the show, and one of the questions that have come in since the last show actually involved the PGA. Okay, so with you here, we figure we'll pose that to you. John from Newtonville had written in this month, asked a question about the difference between the PGA of America members, like myself, and the PGA Tour players, because the acronyms are the same. So what exactly are the difference there, or is the difference there between the two?
Well,
Go ahead.
they are actually share similar interests, but they're separate entities. The PGA of America members are made up of, there's 28,000 across the nation, men and women, who are often referred to as club professionals. So they're basically the touch point to the consumers of the game in the sport. So they're the teachers, the daily operations at all golf facilities, the retailers, where in turn you have PGA Tour players who are, for their profession, competing at the highest level of the game.
I think it was interesting, at one point they had the PGA Tour back in the 40s and 50s was made up of PGA of America members, and there were certainly some cross members there as well for a long time, and then they split, was it the 60s maybe?
I believe it was the 70s.
In the 70s,
Yep.
you know, so there is a history of both being tied together. But I certainly know in my case, with all of the duties that we have running a golf facility, it'd be very tough to have a game that could compete with Tiger Woods and Phil Mickelson.
Well, and
out there.
that's the main difference, is you're out there with your customer service, the tournament operations, like Tracy said, the retail management side of it, and so much of your day is consumed with that. And the PGA Tour guys, this is their living. They're out on the golf course, playing in the corporate outings before PGA Tour event, playing 4 rounds, and that's how they make their living. They're not have that side aspect of worrying about an outing coming up next Wednesday and is everything set up for the course and everything. Their main focus is playing tournament golf.
Is playing, and they're amazing players for sure.
Right.
There's no doubt. Well, we'd like to thank you guys for coming in and talking to us about not just who you are, but also some of the junior programs that that you're getting underway and have had underway. Great opportunities for our junior residents in the town to be able to take advantage of. Now you have a website that
We do.
visit?
It's neny.pga.com. Certainly has its own junior golf link with all of the information we just talked about, our tour, drive, chip, and putt, PGA Junior League. You can find all of that online.
That's great. Or you could just stop by the PGA office at the Town of Colonie Golf Course. We see Doug and Tracy in there getting ready for the next junior event or a professional event within the section. So thanks again for being here today, and best of luck for a great season.
Thank
Thanks
you.
for having us, Noel.
Our next guest we'd like to welcome, the Town of Colonie is very excited to have on board with us this year. They're brand new to our golf course as of the spring of 2014, and it's going to be Martels Restaurant. And today with us we have Roger Martel and Jim Martel, who are the proprietors of Martels Restaurant. The Town of Colonie has just entered into a concession agreement with them for the upcoming future to run the food and beverage concession and to run a restaurant at the Town of Colonie Golf Course. And we're thrilled to have you guys on board, and we're thrilled to have you here to talk with us today.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And we know, having grown up in the town of Colonie and being around Albany all of my life, the name Martels is a name that really is a very popular one when it comes to restaurants and also golf course restaurants. So tell us a little bit about the history of Martels in and around this area.
Well, as you know, Noel, we've been at Capitol Hills Golf Course for the last 20 years, which is a city-owned golf course. And we've built up a very nice clientele there, and it has a very unique situation in the restaurant industry for us. But as far as the business itself, I've been in it for 47 years now, and my son Jim has been in it with us for the last 25 years. So,
yeah.
We have some experience in going forward with this concession that we're going to take on here at Town of Colonie.
Absolutely. I mean, we have full confidence that because we know how well that you do over at Capitol Hills, and certainly a lot of great feedback from everybody that's not only been in your restaurant to have dinner, but also the golf outings that have been over there. We're very happy to have you on board with us at Colonie. Now, you mentioned that it is a unique situation, having a golf course or having a restaurant at a golf course. Tell me a little bit about how that's different than just running a restaurant, say, on Central Avenue.
Well, the difference of it is that we have what we would call a captive audience on the golf course. Mm-hmm. And then we have to bring people in to support it, because you can't support a restaurant with just the golf course end of it. And people have to realize that you need to bring other people in, and people mix that way. And it turns out that creates that unique situation. So you have regular everyday golfers. You have everyday customers that come into your restaurant, and they mix, and they mix and they mingle, and it's a great mix. It really is. It's exciting because you see different people every day that come into the restaurant, mm-hmm. and some days you see different golfers. Like at Capitol Hills, we've had mega golfers come down from Canada in the early part of the season. And you hear these different accents, and you're like, wow, this is like this is pretty unique. Guys are coming to Albany, New York from Canada to play golf. It's pretty cool. Now hopefully they'll come to Town of Colonie as well.
Absolutely, we do host those those players that come down, and you'll see them there, and it's it is a neat thing. And now I know you're going to be expecting to not just serve the golfers, which will be your number one priority, but also hopefully run a restaurant that will stand alone as a great restaurant as well.
Yeah.
With that, moving into the Town of Colonie, we've are going some major renovations there. Mm-hmm. We've opened up the whole floor plan, and we're basically breaking it off into 3 sections. In that floor plan, you'll have the lounge area, which will be attached on the backside overlooking the driving range. There'll be the bar, which will now be in the center of the restaurant. We've moved that into the center, kind of be the focal point, and then you'll have the dining room, which will be facing Console Road as you walk in the front door. Mm-hmm. With this floor plan, we believe we'll be able to interact everyone that comes to the facility, creating a neighborhood restaurant, where the neighbors can come with their families, their kids, sit down, have a nice meal in our dining room. And on the backside, we'll still be able to focus on the golfers that play there every day and the golf leagues.
Yes.
Having the open floor plan, we've created more seating. We've created a more casual, updated environment than what it has been in the past.
Yeah, I think most people that will come in, and as we tape this, we're currently doing the renovations. You guys are in there every day getting things set, and there'll be a completely different look from what I've seen, than from what people have seen in the past. Really updating the building and really changing the atmosphere, I think, to make it welcoming for everybody. Do you plan on, in the future, having also any outdoor plans as well for dining?
We are looking at, adding either a tent or a pavilion on, one to host golf outings, the large golf outings that you guys do hold at the town of Colonie, as well as we've created basically a catering business as well inside, where we'll do retirement parties, graduation parties, baby showers, bridal showers, rehearsal dinners, pretty much anything. We'll be able to handle, at the facilities once this new pavilion or tent is built.
Yeah, which is great. And you will also plan on being open all year?
Yes, we are going to be open year-round. Again, just in making the restaurant more of a neighborhood restaurant as well as the golf course facility. Yeah. Looking again to invite the town, the community, and kind of make that their go-to place for dinners. We'll have takeout, food, to be able to come pick up, and it's nice with the driveway at the town of Colonie. It has a circular loop, so it'll be easy to just run in, grab your food to go. Our menu will also offer, hamburgers, pizzas, salads, deli sandwiches. We'll have our specialty house entrees that we'll offer. So I think it'll make a nice mix, for that neighborhood that everyone will enjoy.
Absolutely, and I know as far as being a neighborhood restaurant, you've certainly done a great job of that with the City of Albany.
Thank you.
For sure, and if we match that with what we're going to do in the town of Colonie, that's going to be great. That's for sure. Now, I noticed you've got some areas set up that we're looking for TVs, things like that, so a sports bar as well.
True. I think with the lounge side and the bar area, we're looking at putting all brand new LED TVs in, probably ranging from 55 inches and larger. So there'll be plenty of TV coverage there for everyone to come and sit and watch their favorite sporting events, whether it's the golf. I know we have the Masters coming up here in a couple weeks. Hopefully we'll be open by then, but weather permitting. And then football season will come up, so we're looking at taking in the NFL package, and invite people in. So we can create a nice little sports lounge in the lounge side.
Absolutely. It's going to be a great atmosphere for sure.
Yeah.
There's no doubt.
One of the things that I'm looking forward to is, as I have heard about us coming there from different people, and some of their suggestions have been, their TVs in the past haven't been there to where they've been visible for people. So, in our looking at the facility, we've decided that we're going to put a nice group of TVs in so that people will have the opportunity to watch whatever they might want to watch. And, and again, it's to create a little atmosphere outside on a patio. You can walk right out, as you know, right out the sliding doors and go out there and sit down in the sun if you want. We'll create a nice little atmosphere out there for people that like to dine outside. And, hopefully people will be happy with what we do, and we'll create a nice little scene there.
Well, I know they will be, given the comments that, I've gotten from the concessionaires that have been in the past, as far as what the people have wanted. You guys actually already performed them at Capitol Hills. So just by, doing the same thing with the operation at the town of Colonie, and certainly with the renovation that you're doing to the interior of the building, is going to give us an exciting new look. I think people are going to be ready to come on out and give it a try.
Thank you.
So we're looking forward to getting, through this renovation period, getting the golf course open and running and the weather turning, so that we can really enjoy Martels Restaurant for sure.
One of the things, Noel, is that I just heard you talk to Tracy and Doug about this junior program. We would like to be involved in that junior program. So any way that you might be able to, whatever it is to support that program, I think it's wonderful. Obviously, I play the game not very well, but I enjoy the game myself.
Oh, you're better than
and
yourself.
I really like the game a lot, and it's a great program, this junior program, and if we can support it in any way, we will do that.
Absolutely. The synergy of having, a golf course that does 65,000 rounds with 36 holes, plus a great restaurant, and also the Northeast New York PGA at our facility is tough to beat. It's a great spot to be, and now we just have to get Mother Nature to cooperate so that we can get everybody out and get some good rounds of golf going. So certainly best of luck, gentlemen, with the new venture, and I know you guys are going to do great. And we look forward to having a lot of great meals and beverages at Martels Restaurant.
Thank you. And we're very proud to be there, and we will do our best as we...
I know you will. It'll be great.
Thank you.
So thanks. And as everyone knows, if you have any questions that you'd like us to answer on future shows, please give us a call in the Pro Shop at 374-4181, or you can email me questions at GebauerN, GEBAUERN, @colony.org, and we will do our best to answer them on an upcoming show. Hopefully, we'll be able to get outside soon and do some filming and taping outside as well to actually show you the new restaurant we have coming in, and maybe do some golf tips and some things like that in some upcoming shows. So. Thank you for joining us on the Colony Golf Show.